We are just seconds away now from puck drop. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. Taken along the wall by Stone. Takes a shot. Makes the save.
Eichel's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Quick pass to Olofsson. Good hit on the play. Dished on over to Zuccarello. Drills him.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Denies him on the play. Poked away in the offensive end. Here he is. Takes the shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Across the line and on the attack. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Passes it over to Theodore. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Theodore. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Wild have been handed a 2-minute penalty for charging. Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. And a quick save on that one. Across the line, down the left wall. Puck scooped up by Trennan. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Eichel. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Great defensive effort with the stick. Picked up along the boards by Trennan. Minnesota's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Hurdles taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's get the official decision.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 man advantage, but for not a lot of time.
A short 5-on-3, James. You got to win this face-off. Possession is key. If it goes 200 feet the other way, you've just killed your opportunity.
And now he moves it quickly to Johansson. Middleton's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain shorthanded. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Petrangelo's got that shutdown zone ability, which is his skill at defending one-on-one situations, guys. He keeps calm, reads the play, and breaks it up. He can really bail out his team when they need him to.
Cuts into the paint. Oh, stopped with the pad by Samsonov.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here's a short pass to Theodore. Look out! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Carries it in. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Golden Knights have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging. coaches think should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Gets it out of his own end. Merrill's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Spurgeon. Oldie's going to play it against the half wall. Shot! And that one doesn't go. I thought that would have been the first goal of the game right there.
And that's why it's such a tough miss. I mean, you really want to set the tone in the game, and you always want to strike first.
Vegas with possession in their own zone. And they manage to clear it. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's... Oh, it's so good! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
It's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Petrangelo's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Stoppage and play, offside the call.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. The Golden Knights take control of the face-off. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Hammers it on net, and a beautiful stop by the glove. Both teams are set, they're ready to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Comes up with a monster save in front. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. He scores! On the one-timer, two sweep.
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Minnesota's finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number one.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
Here's a shot. Gobbles the puck up there with a chest. And there's the whistle, giving them a chance to extend. Minnesota's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far leading late in the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Oh, what a slick stop by Gustafsson. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Don't forget, if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign autographs after the game.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Vegas is down in the game, and they deserve to be, James. I mean, they've got to find their legs if they want to give themselves a chance in this one. They haven't had the puck at all.
Slick feed. Kaprizov sliding the puck behind the net. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here.
Stone's a player who can help get his team back in this game, guys. If he can use his zone ability to generate offense, they can close the gap on the scoreboard.
Minnesota's got it, and they're on the attack. Made that stop. And he slides it quickly to Spurgeon. Minnesota's got the puck against the wall. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Well, the key to passing is also knowing the receiver, and he has an uncanny ability to know exactly who he's passing to and the wheelhouse, where they're played, and how they're going to get it off effectively. I mean, he's incredible when it comes to distribution.
The Wild have extended the lead to 2 here, and they show no signs of slowing down tonight.
Well, they're executing their game plan, James. We know how often they've been talking about penetrating the middle of the ice, trying to get shots through to the net. They're doing just that, and they're being rewarded.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers the shot. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to this team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Play continues here, but this crowd still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet there.
And all alone on the breakaway. Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Minnesota's on fire tonight. They've now extended the lead to 3 here in the second.
What I love about the puck possession, James, is they're doing something with it. They're not staying on the perimeter and just skating along the outside. They're sacrificing, they're driving the paint, and they're getting rewarded for their efforts.
Picked up by Hurdle. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Bogosian. Thunderous hit in the wall. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Shot with the stop.
Gustafson's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Bogosian lugging the puck. Vegas will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Kaliza with the save. Scooped up along the wall by Hinestroza. Now a quick pass to Foligno. Moves the puck along the half wall. From the place 99 made famous. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Minnesota's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Takes a shot. Denied by Gustafson. And he takes a shot. Oh, wow. Stuffs him again. Again. That's 3 in a row. They are really pulling on the pressure here. They have really got the cycle going on here. That's blocked. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Tosses it to Eichel. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Blasts it from the point. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Big save right at the end. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. 3rd period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this 3rd period underway. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the 3rd. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Vegas is losing in this game because they haven't had the puck on their stick. Simply been chasing the game the entire 40 minutes that have gone by so far, James. They need to make...
Stars! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside inside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
Vegas has to keep their foot on the gas pedal now. They need more offense.
Well, you know their opponent is going to be looking to protect the middle of the ice, get in those shooting lanes, so they're going to have to find ways to get shots through and to get net front presence.
Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. Takes the feed from the left side. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Nice feed from the right wing. The Wild have the puck in the open ice. Sends the pass over. Zuccarello's got it along the boards. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Takes it to the front. That's turned aside from the blocker. Kaprizov's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brodin. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, you don't see this very often, James. The first penalty is called, it's a delayed call, and then multiple infractions afterwards. They put themselves in a real tough spot.
What an opportunity here for the man advantage unit. It's a 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. For an effective power play, you have to move the puck around with precision, and you have to create some motion to open up lanes. That's exactly what happens here. They're able to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and that's how they get the goal.
The Wild have put in a complete effort tonight, and I mean, we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl, but wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer instinct. Sometimes when you get a healthy lead, you can take the foot off the gas pedal, but they're not. They're going for it right to the end.
Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end, and a little physicality ends that threat. Quick feed to Boldy. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. Sends it quickly to Hurl. Looks to set up at the point now. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Shredded's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Eichel's won the draw, and they're on the attack. And that banks off a stick. Shredded's carrying it ahead. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. That goes off the inside of the iron, and we play on. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes 0 for on the opportunity. Minnesota's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Eriksson X won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Great use of the stick at center by Zuccarello. Here's a shot. Good save. He's on it tonight. The Golden Knights cross the blue line and are on the attack. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. And he's ridden off the puck. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Eichel. Scores! Jack Eichel!
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Golden Knights have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, in jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Vegas plays it along the wing. The Wild have taken possession in their own end. Puck grabbed by Boldy. Feeds it on over to Gaudreau. Shoots in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
The Wild haven't looked this sharp offensively in quite some time, and they continue to attack in the third.
Yeah, there's been no letdown at all. They've continued to be urgent on the puck and find ways to open lanes to get the puck to the net. This has been a great, entertaining game, James.
Minnesota's got the puck here in the open ice. Grabbed along the board by Spurgeon. And that pass is redirected. Pushes it across to Pietrangelo. The Golden Knights move the puck into the offensive zone. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. And he takes the feed. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Hurdles stick handling in his own zone. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. Foligno's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Checking with our own Carlin Bade. Who had the better night in that head-to-head matchup with the Stars?
Eichel's played a great game, and I really liked his finishing touch, guys. So based on that, I'm giving him the edge in our matchup tonight.
And it's a quick pass to Johansson. Intercepted in the offensive end by Eichel. And that's turned aside. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Well, after one team jumps out to the early 1-0 lead, there was the counterpunch that we expected tonight to even the series, Joe.
I think we're getting a little bit of a snapshot as to what this series is going to look like, James. And,
yes.
You know, you get down one, and you know that you've got to claw your way back in. You got to split, because if you go down two, that's way too much momentum and runway for your opponent.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.